So let's take a check on the two lineups for today's game, starting with Arsenal, the favourites. No Sol Campbell or Thierry Henry, who are struggling to be fit in the closing stages of the season. Arsenal, though, do recall two players, Dennis Bergkamp and Freddie Ljungberg, who has twice scored here in FA Cup finals. He replaces Cesc Fabregas. In Henry's absence, it's Bergkamp up front and Jose Antonio Reyes. He gets a chance to lead the attack. He announced his arrival in English football a year ago when he scored twice against Chelsea to enable Arsenal to reach the quarter-finals. No surprises from Blackburn Rovers boss Mark Hughes returning to his homeland. Robbie Savage, the Welsh international, still hasn't sufficiently recovered from a groin injury to play today, but he is on the substitutes bench. Rovers have tightened up their midfield and defence by having a holding midfield player, Dominic Mokoena, the South African international, and just a sole striker, Paul Kickoff, who began his career with Arsenal. He scored the winning goal in round 6 against another of his former clubs, Leicester City. It's Blackburn Rovers who get the FA Cup semi-final underway against Arsenal in their traditional blue and white half shirts. Arsenal appearing in their 25th FA Cup semi-final today, and they're bidding to reach their 19th FA Cup final. Robert Pires, who scored a FA Cup winning goal here in this stadium. Pires. Senderos sends the ball spinning forward. Jose Antonio Reyes with 10 goals this season. Plays up front with Bergkamp. It's Lucas Neal to take the throw in here for Blackburn. Kickoff under pressure from Senderos. Vieira has it. Picks out Lauren. Ljungberg makes a run ahead of him, but that's going to be an easy ball for Brad Friedel. Brad Friedel, who was man of the match for his performance in this stadium in the 2002 League Cup final. There's certainly an air of concern down on that Arsenal bench because Blackburn have settled quickly into their harrying style. Arsenal haven't really imposed themselves on the game, and Pat Rice and Arsene Wenger have some thinking to do. Mark Hughes has set out his game plan, and it appears to me at least it's working. Mokoena, the South African international. Cole stumbled, had to improvise. Senderos. Two mistakes by Arsenal players, Cole and then Senderos, as Blackburn move onto the front foot here. Neal, Mokoena, Pires. Dominic Matteo, the former Scotland international. Morton Gamps-Pedersen. Stephen Reid, the Republic of Ireland international. Oh, that's a tough call. Vieira seemed to win the ball, and that's what he's saying to the referee. Stephen Reid was challenging for it there. In fact, he didn't win the ball. He just hooked away the legs of the Irish international. Stephen Reid and Morton Gamps-Pedersen standing over the football here. And what has been a bright opening 10 minutes for Blackburn. It's 77 years since Blackburn last lifted the trophy. They've waited a long time, and they are plotting here to upset the favourites. Favourites to win today anyway. Morton Gamps-Pedersen. Reid took a deflection, well held by Jens Lehmann. Well struck free kick. Seemed to come off Freddie Ljungberg. That must have made it even more difficult for the German goalkeeper of Arsenal. Bergkamp stumbled, And Arsenal have a free kick in a really dangerous position. Free kick given away by Mokwena. And all the big guns move forward here for the Gunners. Bergkamp to take the free kick. Sendros is forward. Bergkamp away by Dominic Matteo. It seemed to strike one of his own players. The ball thumped up to the halfway line and retrieved by Ashley Cole. Perez. Vieira. Met by Mokwena, and here's Matteo. Reed's pass. Matteo helping it back to his goalkeeper, Brad Friedel. Well, we predicted it might be very tight, and that's certainly the case in the opening quarter of an hour of this game. Neither side able to get a foothold. Neither goalkeeper having to make any sort of save, apart from that low free kick, well held by Jens Lehmann. Persie is ready to launch a ball long, I suspect. It's a good one as well, headed clear there by Vieira. Arsenal take the free kick quickly, but a little bit too quickly for the referee's liking. Arsene Wenger certainly thought the advantage should have been with the Arsenal. Gilberto Silva. Reyes. Perez. Once again, Blackburn is sturdy in the tackle. Reed seemed to be barged off the ball. Blackburn were looking for a free kick. Vieira. Neat 1-2, and Vieira drives forward here for Arsenal. Vieira, it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp with a chip, and headed acrobatically away by Dominic Matteo. First time Arsenal have cut loose. Stylish move. Ball chipped up pretty well there by Bergkamp, looking for Reyes. Corner kick here to the Arsenal. Reyes with a corner. There by the Blackburn defence. Kickoff has lost the ball. Laren tries to turn it in. Gets it wide here. Reyes. And it all ends in a goal kick to Blackburn Rovers. First time that really Blackburn have been squeezed effectively by that cut and thrust Arsenal attack. Arsenal have already won here in this stadium this season, winning the Community Shield. Traditional curtain raiser to the new Premiership season. We'll meet Manchester United here. It looked awesome that day. Mokwena. Nelson. Top. Reed. Lucas Neal. Has Perez for company, and he's on a throw with Ashley Cole. Neal takes a throw. Reed. Perez. Could be a break on here. Vieira. Reyes. Reyes for Arsenal. Driven straight at Brad Friedel. Never really managed to angle the shot either side of the giant goalkeeper. One for Kickoff to chase. Kickoff's turned his marker. Morten Gabs Pedersen such a diminutive striker, Kickoff wins all sorts of duels that perhaps strikers of his height simply wouldn't. Mattia. It's going to be a goal kick. So less than 10 minutes to go to half-time. Nearer 9, in fact. Bergkamp in towards Reyes, who's gone down. In fairness, he never appealed for a spot kick. Here's the incident again. You can see Andy Todd put his arm across the shoulder there of Reyes, which could have got Todd in a little bit of hot water. Full marks to Reyes. He didn't make a song or dance about it. Free kick to Blackburn Rovers in this early Burley football match. The referee's assistant Blackburn has his flag raised here, so the award is of a free kick now to Arsenal. Kolo Touré. Lundberg. Aaron. Ashley Cole. Persie. Persie again. Bergkamp, lovely turn by Bergkamp. Reyes, fabulous save. Persie following up, can't turn the ball in. What a chance there for Arsenal. The first time they've broken through. Ashley Cole. Brad Friedel, the hero here in 2002 in the League Cup final, has produced a huge save for Blackburn Rovers. I wonder how important that save will be when the day is done here. Nelson. Mokwena. Put out by Lauren. Well, full marks to this chap. What a ball here by Bergkamp. Reyes denied, Persie denied, a double save. This really should have been 1-0 to the Arsenal. A familiar cry. Thompson is on a yellow card. I think this is a final warning from the referee, Steve Dunn. And however Blackburn are defending, and they are defending magnificently with 10 men, it would be a very different story indeed. Some more pressure on that Blackburn goal. Bergkamp takes his free kick. Friedel comes and punches it clear. Persie. Persie again. It's Vieira. Chipped in here towards Kolo Touré. 1-0 to the Arsenal, and it's Robert Persie. Kolo Touré was the architect of that goal, and Robert Persie, who's already scored an FA Cup winning goal here in 2003, gives Arsenal the lead. Persie began the move. Vieira chipped it in. Kolo Touré slammed it back across the face of goal, and it was a simple tap in for the Frenchman. One of the least expected architects of an Arsenal goal, Kolo Touré, their central defender. has provided the assist for Robert Persie. And Blackburn's defensive game plan is ripped to shreds. And Sandros goes flying. That is pure frustration, I think, by Andy Todd. Sandros rather bravely tries to get to his feet, unsuccessfully. In fact, it was Kickoff who followed through. It's Ashley Cole. Persie, Vieira and Bergkamp. Well, the referee has decided to bring play back here and not allow the advantage. And he already has a yellow card waiting. But it was Mokoena who provided the deliberate trip. Yellow card number 3. Blackburn Rovers. Mokoena joins colleagues Flitcroft and Thompson in the referee's notebook. It's Bergkamp here who stands over the ball. Pushing and shoving going on just behind the wall involving Ashley Cole and Lucas Neal. Bergkamp, Kolo Toure ready to hit it. It's a great block. Playing more than 3 minutes of stoppage time. The player who got in the way there was Ryan Nelson, the New Zealand international. Advantage Arsenal at half-time. Goal scored by Robert Persie.
Half-time score.
There have been very few chances in this game. Brad Friedel has produced 2 marvellous stops to deny Arsenal, but he could do nothing with that simple tap-in set up here by Kolo Toure. And Blackburn have a new game plan to work out in the dressing room at half-time. So the half-time score in this FA Cup semi-final from Cardiff's Millennium Stadium is Arsenal 1, Blackburn Rovers 0. No substitutions at half-time. There's a man who set up the Arsenal goal. Arsenal get the second half of the FA Cup semi-final underway. A goal up at the interval. Blackburn Rovers, who in largely defensive mode for most of that first half, have to change their game plan. Otherwise they'll be heading home. And Arsenal will be returning here next month for the FA Cup final. Gary Flitcroft offside. Ashley Cole. Persie. Stand back towards Cole, but Blackburn have won it back. This is Stephen Reid, player who sustained a broken foot in the pre-season game against Preston North End. Dominic Mathieu. Flitcroft picks out Kickoff. Kickoff back to Mathieu. And Kickoff again. Took a dangerous ricochet then off Lauren. And well caught by Jens Lehmann, who's been a vengeful spectator so far. Jens Lehmann, who really has made no secret of the fact he wants to be Germany's first choice goalkeeper at next summer's World Cup finals. He has a certain Oliver Kahn ahead of him in the queue. And that's a great touch by David Thompson. Thompson's cross, really disappointing header. Kickoff might have done a lot better than against his former club. First real sign of urgency here by Blackburn Rovers. Kickoff couldn't have wanted a better cross. And indeed, Freddie Lundberg is off here. Lundberg, who's just come back from a hip injury, and he is replaced by Francesc Fabregas. 4-4-2 is the change of direction from Mark Hughes, is quite clear from the coaching staff. I think Morten Gamst Pedersen will play up front. So Blackburn have changed their style. Will it bring a change of fortunes? Quainer will push forward into midfield. I think Morten Gamst Pedersen will now play alongside Kickoff, and Emerton will try and get in down the right-hand side. Emerton can play on the left as well, but he really is a right-sided player. Just looking at his position on the field now, it is on the left-hand side. Ashley Cole to take the throw. Perez. Cesc Fabregas. Fabulous save again by Brad Friedel. This time denying Gilberto. Gilberto Silva, who scored here against Manchester United in the Community Shield, almost scores a second Arsenal goal, which would have signalled their progression to the FA Cup final. Corner kick to Arsenal, who are pressing Blackburn here. It's only the second corner kick of the game, and Arsenal have won them both. Reyes. Free header at the far post by Gilberto Silva. And there was some pushing going on in the middle by Kolo Touré. Free kick to Blackburn. It's Reid here for Blackburn. He went to ground. He was just nudged off the ball in his shooting stride. Reyes beaten off the ball. It's like Nelson. Emerton. Reid. Thompson. McQuainer. Reid. Good football here by Blackburn. Brett Emerton. And Lehmann does well to hang on to that one. Arguably Blackburn's best attack of the second half, and Lehmann imploring his defence just to stay tight here. It's Blackburn's turn to seal on the ball. And before the free kick is taken, enter the Welsh Dragon, Robbie Savage. David Thompson comes off. Robbie Savage has been sidelined with a groin injury. Is now on. It remains 1-0 to Arsenal, who are on course for another FA Cup final. With a throw. Flicked on by Persie. And here's Everton. Lehman should get there first. And he claims he's been caught there by the Blackburn man, Brett Emerton. It's always threatening to boil over this football match. I just think it's a determination and momentum of Brett Emerton that's taken him to a collision with the Arsenal goalkeeper. Jens Lehmann has always got plenty to say for himself. Maybe Blackburn always felt that they'd have to take Arsenal all the way to the 90-minute mark at 0-0 to have a chance of winning this one. They're pressing forward here with Brett Emerton, though. Emerton trying to pick out Morten Gamst Pedersen. McQueen picks it up here for Blackburn. Reed. Nelson. Senderos should get there first. Oh, he's been dispossessed, but the throw-in goes Arsenal's way. Certainly been a very physical game. A waspish Paul Kickoff, who's made a real nuisance of himself. Goal of the game came from the boot. Persie provided a competent finish to a cross by Kolo Touré. There's only been 9 attempts at goal by these two teams in the entire match so far. Only 6 have been on target.
Thank you.
Fabregas nudges the ball here to Lauren. Bergkamp. Emerton. Arsenal's measured short passing has been a feature this second half. Fabregas. Oh, he's just turned the ball on. I think Friedel got a touch to that one. Good run here by Cesc Fabregas. Just toe poked the ball goalwards. Did the giant USA goalkeeper get a touch on it? I thought he did. Last 10 minutes of the FA Cup semi-final. You suspect that Blackburn need a new face to blow a draft onto the campfire here. Could well be Arsenal, though, who make the next change in this match. Persie is ready to come on. Well, Arsenal find a goal which would surely signal their progression through to the final. Reyes. Lauren certainly thought there was a free kick in his direction. Kickoff combative to the last, spitting his venom out towards the Arsenal player. Bergkamp, who could well be substituted shortly, about to take this free kick. Bergkamp flicks on dangerously. That is not going to count, even had it gone in. Friedel produced a marvellous save, but Arsenal were offside here. Gilberto Silva drove the ball straight at Friedel. Exit Dennis Bergkamp. And the non-flying Dutchman replaced by a flying Dutchman, Robin van Persie.
Blackburn Rovers, player number 22,
Stead beaten in the air. Vieira won that duel. Was a late goal here for Blackburn. We'd head for extra time. Arsenal trying to lock the back door and throw away the key. Possession will do it here for Arsenal, and then the goal would do very nicely indeed. They are going to the FA Cup final. It's Robin van Persie. They can book their return visit here in May. It is all over. Lovely turn by Van Persie, spinning away from his marker, and the coolest of finishes. And the player who scored in round 3 against Stoke has come up with an even bigger goal here for Arsenal. Arsenal are on their way to their 19th FA Cup final. Fabulous turn away from Neil. Reid. Downward header by Stephen Reid almost brings relief for Blackburn, but surely now it's all over, bar the shouting. 2-0 to Arsenal. Arsenal, who've almost forgotten what it's like to concede a goal, have this comfortable advantage. And there's the man who supplied it. Robin Persie, the young pretender to Dennis Bergkamp, has managed to provide Arsenal with a goal. No surprises when I tell you the voices you can hear now belong to the Arsenal fans. Morten Gams Pedersen. Blackburn will fight all the way, but surely their cause is a hopeless one now. Arsene Wenger, who's taken Arsenal to 7 semi-finals in the last 9 years, and who has only ever lost 4 FA Cup ties in his time in charge, continues his love affair with this competition. Arsenal, who won the Cup in 2002 and 2003, are heading back to Cardiff, and they could have a 3-goal advantage. Cesc Fabregas denied by Brad Friedel. Referee got in the way. Mokwena. That has summed up Blackburn's day. Reyes will come off.
Substitution for Arsenal. Player number 9, Antonio Reyes.
And it's Jeremy Aliadier who'll come on for the last couple of minutes. Arsene Wenger has managed to unearth some great young talent now. Robin van Persie and Jose Antonio Reyes. Aliadier, all part of the next generation of Arsenal player. Their future might not lie at Highbury. Next season will be their last at their famous ground before they move to Ashburton Grove. But some of these young, talented stars could carry on Arsenal's success for many years to come. And here's Pires. It's Van Persie! Oh! Simply stunning. He might have taken a whack in the face, but that was a punch right to the nose of Blackburn Rovers.
Goal for Arsenal by player number 11, Robin van Persie.
Pires provided the scoring pass. And look at that by Van Persie.
Today's kickoff, semi-final time.
And then just collided with Andy Todd accidentally. That's why he's taken a whack in his face. He was turning away to celebrate. Glorious finish by Van Persie before he was clipped in the face. Todd claiming his innocence. Lauren. Finalists in 2001, 2002, 2003 and now 2005. Arsenal are back in the FA Cup final and they're coming back to Cardiff next month. The game soured at its death by that incident involving Andy Todd. The final score from Cardiff's Millennium Stadium in the FA Cup semi-final. A convincing win for the Gunners. Arsenal 3, Blackburn Rovers 0.